Thanks so much for joining us here on this Monday. I'm Brooke Hash. Some possible answers for the family of Bryce Gerlach 2 weeks after his tragic death at Harvest Homecoming. New Albany police said they are making progress in that investigation in hopes of bringing those responsible to justice. Police said they detained 2 people over the weekend connected to that triple shooting that killed the 18-year-old and injured 2 others, all 3 innocent bystanders at the festival. According to police, multiple law enforcement agencies, including LMPD, executed search warrants at 6 locations Sunday morning, 4 in New Albany, 1 in Jeffersonville, and 1 in Louisville. Police said they recovered several guns, but have yet to identify the 2 people they took in or say whether they have been charged. A man who police say was drag racing down Bardstown Road at almost 120 miles an hour is now charged in a deadly crash. Police said it happened around 1:10 on Friday afternoon. Witnesses told police 42-year-old Yesnir Bernal was racing northbound when he collided with an SUV trying to turn out of Bardstown Falls Road. The SUV's passenger, 77-year-old Myrtle Wacker, died in that wreck. The driver was seriously injured. Bernal is charged with murder, assault, wanton endangerment, and speeding 26 miles per hour or more over the speed limit. The woman charged in a deadly crash in Bullitt County was in court this morning. Police said 31-year-old Dawn Middleton killed an elderly couple when she crashed into them in June, just south of the Gene Snyder on Preston Highway. Police said nearby surveillance video showed Middleton blowing through that traffic light and colliding with the couple's car. They also said she confessed to using substances before that crash on a jail phone call with her husband. Middleton is being held on $1 million bond. Her next court date is November 7th. Former LMPD Detective Brett Hankison is expected to take the stand today in his federal retrial. He's accused of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights the night he shot into her apartment during that 2020 police raid. This will be the 3rd time Hankison has testified in his own defense. In prior testimonies, he's gotten emotional on the stand and apologized to the Taylor family. Both of those trials ended in his favor. A jury acquitted him of state charges, then a hung jury led to a mistrial in his first federal trial. Breonna Taylor's family members say they are still waiting for accountability in this case. It's expected to go to the jury sometime this week. The man accused of running from police inside of a Walmart and then attempting to carjack a woman in the pharmacy drive-thru will appear in circuit court today. Police said back in August, Randall Allen was in a car chase with Kentucky State Police when it ended in a crash on the outer loop. Allen ran inside that Walmart where police followed, and security video later showed him jumping into the car of a woman in line at that Walmart pharmacy window. Now, prosecutors argue Allen was attempting to carjack the woman, while his defense argues he did not intend to steal the car, just use it as a getaway. Allen is facing several charges, including robbery, unlawful imprisonment, and evading police. He's due in court today at 2. We have had the driest October on record, Sam.
I know.
And on the very last day of the month, Halloween, is when we're supposed to get all this rain.
I know. It's really too bad. What did we do to deserve this, Brooke?
Just one night.
Does Mother Nature just not like us here in Kentucky, Anna? Yeah,
We've been spared, but it's just funny.
I know. Let's just hope that it happens either before trick-or-treating or after. Right now, it's unfortunately going to be timing out throughout the afternoon and evening hours here locally in central Kentucky, in southern Indiana. Things could change with the forecast, but for now, we're still looking at a bit of a wet Halloween. 59 degrees as we speak at Ali International. We do have a fair amount of 60s on the map as well. Jasper looking to be popping into the low 60s right now. And E-Town also sitting at 62 degrees. So we're going to be making our way today to a high temperature in Louisville, likely of right around 74. And we're actually going to be noticing some low 80s as we get you into the daytime hours tomorrow and then again on Wednesday. Quick look out the door. 63 in Paoli, hanging out in the mid 50s in Carroll County. And again, temperatures by and large at the lunch hour looking pretty darn good as we get out the door. So mild conditions today, 74 for the grand total. And the reason why it will be pretty warm today, we have that south wind flow outside. In fact, temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday popping into the 80s. That'll be about 15 degrees warmer than normal for this time of the year. So more sunshine, warm days ahead of us, but things will be changing a bit more into Halloween as we're going to be tracking the next storm system, bringing some pretty decent rain to the area, because keep in mind our soil is very very, very dry, of course, as of late. This will only be the second time this month we're forecasting measurable rainfall just in time for the Halloween holiday. I'll be talking more in detail about what trick-or-treaters can expect as we step out the door later this week.
All right, Sam. Kentucky will host a lottery in the next 2 hours to determine who gets a license to grow and process medical marijuana. The Kentucky Medical Cannabis Program says it received nearly 5,000 medical cannabis business licenses during the 2-month application period this summer. Although the vast majority of those applications are for dispensaries, more than 4,000 of them. Today's drawing will be specifically for 16 cultivation licenses and 10 processor licenses, picked from a total of 918 applications. And due to that high volume, the state says the fairest way to choose the winners is randomly through a lottery. Again, that drawing is set for 2 o'clock today. Our John Charlton will be there following this development. A date for the lottery on dispensary licenses, just 48 of them across the state, is yet to be determined.